So let's give them a weekly reset so that they can actually move on something, some tangible ideas for what needs to happen with resentment. So you want to do steps 1 and 3 for me, Fit?
All right. So the first one is write down one unspoken need. And that is a great idea because a lot of the times saying it can be uncomfortable. So writing it, it's like you're like I like to describe getting back into the water, getting in slowly. If that helps you, writing it, or even if texting it works better, or however you deliver that message. But as long as you deliver that message, and yeah, maybe don't jump in the water, but get yourself in there step by step.
Yeah. So the second part, it would be being able to practice saying it differently. So a lot of times we say things in ways that are blaming, and that actually increases the resentment because we believe that somebody else is causing us something versus the truth of the matter. So here's the truth of the matter: is there's not something outside of us that we don't put an interpretation on. So every interaction goes like this: the thing happens outside of us. Somehow I put a lens, or I see it through my own lens, but whether it's my experiences, whether it's my definitions, however it is, I see it through my own lens, and then I get a feeling because of it. Right now, that's important for us to understand because when we blame, we take away the whole process for ourselves. So what that looks like in real life is like, man, this person keeps calling me names, and I feel bad because they're calling me names. That's not true. Because if that person calling you names made somebody feel bad, it would have to make everybody feel bad. And that's not what's happening. Instead, it makes you feel bad. And why does it make you feel bad? That's because of the interpretation experiences that you've had. Now, that's not a blame to yourself, it's an advantage to yourself to understand that, right? So when it comes time to being able to say it differently and not blame on somebody, you have to understand that process. The event happens outside of you. You put some interpretation on it, and then you get the feeling. So now this gives us a way to be able to say things differently. So now somebody does something that I can sense, like, man, that was hurtful. And now the conversation turns to, look, this is not your responsibility, but I need to say this out loud if our relationship is going to grow. Every time you do that or interact that way, I notice something go on in my body that makes me want to just shut down. And if I do that, that won't be good for our relationship. So I'm expressing out loud so I can do my work. This is not your responsibility to change. There could be things that you could change if you want to, but I'm not putting this on you. You're my partner. I just want to be closer to you and let you know what goes on for me. And that kind of conversation switches everything because I didn't go, you did this and now I feel this way. And every time you do this, I feel that makes me feel this way. And I'm stuck in that scenario. I just switched it to like, this is my responsibility. And I'm not playing about that. Like, I have a real responsibility to not be affected by your hurt. I have a real responsibility to love you no matter how bad you're hurting. And I'm going with that. And so the more that we are doing or being able to practice saying things in a non-blamey way, in a way that seeks to build a good relationship, then it gives us a different kind of way of being even when the things get hot. But you must practice before it gets hot, right? So that's the second one, is to be able to really practice saying the things without blaming.